Hey there, you. Today's profound conversation will be about how to let go of your past, especially if you have been abused as a child, different kind of abuses, sexual abuse for you, um, psychologically abused, physically abused. It doesn't matter, whatever abuse you had and you want to let go of that. You want to let go of the past, because that's one of the most difficult things to do in life, basically, letting go of your past, especially if you have been abused as a child, because your childhood, especially the first 7 years of your childhood, they will impact your whole adult life. When you're in your 20s, when you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, it doesn't matter. They have such a huge impact on your adult life. You have no idea. Maybe you know that if you are someone that has trouble of letting go of your past, and it's easier said than done. It's basically one of the most difficult things to do in life, especially if you were abused, severely abused as a child. And so the first 7 years have this huge impact and on your adult life. And so that's why if you feel a lot of pain, mental pain, in your life. If you feel a lot of mental pain in your adult life, that all comes from when you were a child. Those are pains that you had when you were a child. And that's in your adult life, you will feel the pains of your childhood, basically, especially if you are someone that has big troubles of letting go of the past. This is going to be a long video, but I believe if you really have pains in your adult life right now, or yesterday or last week or whenever, if you have a lot of pains in your life, it probably is because you can't let go of your past. You can't let go of your childhood, basically, because it was so hard, all these kind of abuses, being sexually abused as a child, that's one of the most horrible things that can happen to you in your life, and you carry that with you throughout your adult life. But what I wanted to say is this is going to be a long video. But if you are someone that has these deep mental pains, still as an adult, it comes from your childhood. And I can tell you how to let go of your past. But it will take a while, I can't say that in 3 minutes. So if you are not someone that wants to sit out the whole video, first of all, you will miss big time if you've been sexually abused and physically abused and mentally abused and psychologically abused. Let's take worst case scenario that happened to you in your childhood, If you don't want to watch the whole video, if you think, it takes too long, well, then maybe you don't want to let go of your past as much as you think you do. But anyway, for the ones that really want to know how to let go of your past, I have had all these kinds of abuses that I told you about in my childhood, for many years. And it fucked me up in the head, basically, as an adult. It fucked up my life for a big part, But you have to realize that it only impacts your adult life a lot if you allow it to. So what you have to do, first off, to let go of your past, is not allow yourself, your thoughts, you don't allow your thoughts to have that much impact on your adult life as when you were a child. Those, yeah, and the video is gonna to be cut as well, because it's a tough subject to talk about, especially if you had those severe kinds of abuses in your childhood. So there's gonna be a lot of cutting probably, but you have to take that with it as well. Anyway, you shouldn't allow your past to have that much control over you that it still impacts you in your adult life. You have to not allow that to yourself, you don't, because it's not really you, it's the you of your childhood, and you're not that kid anymore. That's a way to let go as well, realizing, yeah, Heidi, but that happened to me when I was a child. That's long ago. That doesn't impact me anymore. By realizing that there's no use of keep on feeling the pain. Another thing is realize and think about, should I really suffer my whole adult life because I was abused in my childhood? Do I really have to take all that baggage on me in my adult life? It doesn't make any sense, realizing that. Realizing that if someone should feel bad and hurt about your past and what they did to you, it should be the ones that did it to you and not you, because you were the victim, That's another thing to realize. Realize that you were a victim, that it wasn't your fault, and that you shouldn't feel ashamed, because that's a thing that I had in my adult life, when I couldn't let go of the past. I felt a lot of shame of what happened to me as a child. I took the blame, so to speak, I felt a lot of shame. And once I realized, why should I be the one who feels ashamed? If there should be someone who needs to feel ashamed, then it's the one that did that to you, and not you, because you were still a child, you were just a little baby. There was nothing you can do. Put the blame that you feel in yourself, the blame that you feel, put that on them, the ones that did it to you, and don't put the blame on yourself, because you were still a child, you couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, realize that you were still a child, and another thing that's really important in order to let go of your past, if you had, it doesn't matter. Actually, it goes for everything in life. It doesn't have to be as severe as abuse. It goes for everything in life, that you can't let go of, that happened in your past. The video is also going to be not in order, because I'm just going to say what comes up to me, and that makes it not being structured. I still have to structure it, but it doesn't matter in which order you get how to let go of your past. As long as you have them, it's good. No. Realizing, if someone should feel bad, it should be the ones that did it to you and not you, because you were the victim. Uh, it all has to do with realizations. That's another thing, yeah. Feel sorry for yourself as a little girl or a little boy of what happened to you, Really feel sorry for yourself that happened to you to the younger you, the ones when you were a child. Feel really sorry for her or him if you're a guy, or for her if you are a she, if you are a girl or a woman. But anyway, letting go of your past is really crucial if you want to become happy in life, mentally happy anyway. That's really crucial. How else can you let go? By whenever you have bad feelings and bad thoughts, or you feel inwardly in mind, you feel pain, and you know that it has to do with your past, come back to the now, to the present. Really come back and force yourself, because it's hard, to let go of your past, especially if you have been abused in severe ways and in many ways in your childhood. It's what was I saying? It's yeah, I forgot what I said. It's significant. I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but it's 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 significant. Realizing it all comes down to realizations, I realize now that. I realize now that it's in the past. I can let it go. You don't have to feel, you don't have to keep on feeling the same pains and negative thoughts about your past as you did when you were a child. You don't allow it to yourself. Take control over your thoughts, and don't give that voice in your head the power to take so much control over you that it still impacts you so much in your adult life, in your now. What else makes it? How else can you let go of your past? By, yeah, getting in the now, really getting in the now. Force yourself to take your thoughts, yourself out of those negative thoughts by getting you in the now, putting yourself in the now. Now is important. The past is gone, it can't impact you anymore. It's gone. That was yesterday, yesterday. That was 10 years ago. That was 30 years ago. It's gone, by realizing that basically, if you have to be honest with it, it's gone, the past, and that realization already helps you to let go of your past. What else? Yeah, but it's a good thing to force yourself to let go of the past. It's because that's what you need in order to become happy, or at least content in your life, you know. And how can you be content in your life? By not feeling the pains anymore in your adulthood, in your life now. By not feeling them anymore, That's how you are content. And yeah, getting back to the present. It happened a long time ago. It's not, they can't hurt you anymore. realizing, no, I don't need to be scared or feel bad anymore. They can't hurt me anymore, because now you're an adult. It's not you anymore. Your child you is not you anymore. It was in the past, like really realizing that the past is really the past, like it's why should the past still bother me? Realizing that. Why should the past still bother me? It's gone, realizing that. That's how you can let go of your past. How else? But it's not easy, eh? Fucking hell. It took me years, and still sometimes I have it hard that I can't let that the past pops back up again, But then I have to push it away, and turn it down, and don't allow it in my head, and realizing that, that you shouldn't allow. Don't allow it to get into your head. Immediately, if you have bad thoughts or negative feelings or whatever, immediately say stop. And at the moment that you say stop, you really feels that it stops. Like, no, stop. And that helps already in letting go. Saying every time you have a negative thought or a negative feeling, about your past, and say stop, and then you focus on the now. Make sure another thing is that your breathing is calm, like focus on your breathing, especially if you feel overwhelmed by the past, Focus on your breathing. That gets you down of stress level, thinking about the past. And I believe that's about it, what you can do. Take yourself in the present. Realize that you're not the one to blame of what happened to you in your past. Feel sorry for yourself, the younger you, when you were a kid. What else did I say? Yeah, rewind the video and listen to it again because I don't know anymore all the things I said. I said many things. Anyway, that was the profound conversation of the day. I hope that it did something for you, and I will see you on the next one. Hey, bye. Yeah. Please subscribe if you like having profound conversations that get you somewhere, It's like, what did I wrote? I like to communicate ideas that broadens your mind, That's basically the aim of the channel. Anyway, time to go. Cheers for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.